Hello and welcome to today's Abhigan's Point, and we'll talk about something which is making a lot of noise, and that is the opposition charge. The opposition's charge that something has gone seriously wrong in a land deal in Ayodhya. Now, this is something very serious, and the reason for it is because the opposition is saying that a land was bought. I don't want to get into details because you obviously have seen it all in the news, that a land was purchased within minutes, where the cost of the land from 2 crore goes up to 18.5 crores. Now, this is a very serious charge. The reply so far to the charge has been that this is not correct, this is incorrect. There has been an agreement to sell much earlier, since 2011, and whatever is being made out about some sort of a corruption in this land deal is absolutely wrong. Therefore, my point is, and please understand what I'm trying to say here, my point is that this should be investigated. There should be some sort of an investigation in this very soon, and it should be a quick investigation to come out with the facts that whether anything actually went wrong in a land deal in Ayodhya. Now, this of course has sentiments involved, this of course has a whole lot of credibility issue involved. We all know how the trust was formed, which is in this case the buyer of the land at a much higher price. Why I say all this is because, you see, various activities of land acquisitions are going on in Ayodhya at the moment. Now, could there be other cases? Could there be other cases that eventually come out and the opposition and political parties against the BJP come up with details or charges saying, yes, this has happened in another land deal, and yes, this has happened in this land deal as well. Now, this is very serious because apart from development or making of the Ram temple in the designated premises, there also is development around the area. Now, if this charge becomes very serious from now onward, and any investigation is not done, and we keep just hearing voices from either side saying that this has happened and the other side saying no, this has not happened, then it will really culminate into a credibility issue, into an issue that could hurt the image of the entire exercise, which, as we all know, everybody has waited for years and years, and eventually the Supreme Court judgment came, which a lot of people had already said earlier that they will follow and it will be followed. So all this has happened after that. Now, in a situation like that, for a land deal corruption issue to come in between is very serious. The opposition will also have to follow up with this charge. So the only way out then is for a proper investigation to happen fair and quickly, and to clear the picture that as charges are thrown at each other, has there been any element of corruption? And the point I'm making is also very important, so that it ensures that other acquisitions that are going on in that area, other acquisitions of land that are being taken with, of course, the involvement of the government, state government as well there, is there any element of doubt that might come up tomorrow? So keeping all these factors in mind, and keeping the political noises in mind, and keeping the fact that this is actually a trust that has happened under the Supreme Court instructions, it is very important, in my view, for an investigation to happen and a very clear picture for everyone to know, because opposition is making a particular charge, and the answer to that is that nothing wrong has happened. It was a deal that was made much earlier, and it was executed according to the present land prices and the situation there. And the argument also is that the land has actually been bought at lesser price than the going on market price. Now, I'm not the expert of the land deals there, and so is not a lot of people. So it's very important for an investigation to come and clear the picture that there's nothing wrong that has happened in this particular land deal, and if at all in other land deals in Ayodhya, if opposition prepares to make another charge. That's my point.